What's up, everybody? I am BTJ Gaming, and we're back with some more gameplay. Right now, I'm just chilling. I'm just playing Fall Guys right now till I figure out what I'm gonna play. I might drop some until dawn tonight, so if you want to watch that, tune in. I might upload it, but I'm just gonna play Fall Guys for a little bit. But who saw that fight last night? With Nate Robinson and Jake Paul. Nate Robinson had no business being in the ring. I hate to say it like that, but he had no business being in the ring at all. That man got knocked out. And what's sad about it is he had a lot of confidence going into the fight, which you need as a boxer, as an athlete, period. But it's like he had no business, you know, being in the ring with Jake Paul, because Jake Paul's not the best boxer in the world, but he has experience under his belt. He already had what, like 2-3 fights already. So you're talking about a guy that's been boxing for like a year or two, compared to a guy that just started like a couple of months ago. So he really had no business being in the ring to begin with. And Jake Paul got size on him too. But he knocked that man out. Knocked that man ass out. I heard Nate Robinson woke up asking the ref for 2 free throws. I mean, he knocked that man out. Damn. And then it was it was cool to see Mike and Mike Tyson fight. I grew up watching Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight, so this was like a dream come true type match, even though they're like 50 something. So it was like a dream match. That and seeing Mike Tyson fight Muhammad Ali would be a dream match, or Foreman or something. That'd be a dream match. But seeing this match was cool because of the fact you saw 2 legends fight each other, and I love the way they handled the fight after. Because people have like this thing with Mike Tyson where they think that he might have an episode, and it's like, man, that man changed. Like you could tell that he's in a happier place than he was before. Like he had a lot of toxic people around him. But that fight wasn't the best fight of all time. It wasn't like, oh yeah, like, but it was a really good fight for 2 dudes that are like been retired for some years. Floyd, the thing with Mike Tyson that kind of was like making me like, wow, this is crazy. If you look at the end of the interview after the fight, everybody kept saying like, oh well, not Floyd. Why I keep saying Floyd? Mike Tyson's been retired for like 15 years, and Roy he's been retired for like 2 or 3 years. And if you look at their bodies, Mike Tyson looked like he retired 2-3 years ago. Floyd looked like he retired 15 years ago. And then even during the fight, Roy looked like he was gassed out. Now Mike Tyson, I'm just running aimlessly around. Mike Tyson might have probably been gassed out, but it wasn't. You couldn't really see it. But Roy did a good job somewhat with if you take away all the hugging he did, but Roy did good, Mike did good. That was a decent fight for the age. But Mike still got power. Like, it was one hook that he landed, in the uppercut he landed, that was like lethal. But Roy got hard. Like he took them, he ate them like they was school lunch. Oh, we ain't win. He took them punches from Mike though. Like he took those punches and the fight. I didn't pay for the fight. I was I was looking for it for free. I was watching it live for free on I think YouTube. So I kept having to look around because people's videos kept getting taken down, but I saw it for free. I was not about to pay like $50 for that. But Jake Paul, he ain't gonna lie, I wanted Nate Robinson to win. But I ain't like how everybody was making it a race thing. For some reason, every time you get like a white fighter versus a black fighter, everybody always try to make it a race thing. Like, oh, he gonna beat that white boy and this and that. And it's like, it's really that shouldn't really be the case. Damn, I can't even get up there. Nah. You gotta move it. Right there you go. But that should have humbled. That punch should humble Nate Robinson though. His loss kind of reminds me of Adrian Broner's loss to what's his name? I forgot a fighter that he was lost when he was at the end talking about, I did this for the hood. Bro, I suck at this game. But it was a good fight between Roy and Mike. I like how at the end when I could tell Mike was a little pissed because he probably wanted to a better matchup from Roy, because Roy looked like he was gassed out. And it's funny how, damn, I can't even get up there. Funny how towards the end, if you watch the interview after the fight, Mike was insisting that they do it again, and Roy hit him with the, I gotta check with my family and friends to see if it's okay with them. I don't think they're gonna fight again. If they do, I think Roy probably has realized like, yeah, he has to be in way better shape than that. But I don't think Roy wants to fight Mike again. I think Roy realized like, yeah, this man still got it. His punches still hurt. So I think that maybe, damn, we lost. I think maybe even seeing him fight Evander Holyfield might have been a better fight. I don't know, because they would have slugged it out, him and Evander. But I think Roy realized like, yeah, I never fought this man a day in my life, and I realized what people were talking about. Like, yeah, this man, he hits, he aims to kill. So the fight was not worth $50, but it was a great fight. It's a good fight, decent fight. Now the real question is because Mike Tyson said he was gonna continue to do it. Now I know a lot of people are amping him up to try to go professional to get his boxing license, but what's going on? But with that, what he said was something that he said at the end that kind of made me kind of proud as a Mike Tyson fan. You should always be genuinely happy for somebody's growth. He said he wanted to do what he's doing now to help people. And the place that he was before when he was a professional boxer, it really wasn't a great space. He didn't have great people around him. So for him to say that he wants to box right now for like charity and to like help people is a good thing. He's in a good place of mind. So a lot of people want to put you in a place or put you in a box or put you back in a place where you were because they miss it. We sometimes as fans we could be selfish. Sometimes we want to see our favorite star be put in a position for our own amusement or our own entertainment, but you have to be happy for Mike, because Mike is in a great place. But if he do decide to fight professionally again, I think with people is Mike still has it, and he still possesses his talents well as a man that's what 50, 51, but people don't realize he's not going to be knocking out dudes that are like way younger than him. Like, he could do it, but it's going to be harder because Mike he still got speed, but he's not as quick as he was when he was in his 20s. That's what I think people don't really take into consideration. Like, yeah, Mike still can box. He can still hand the average man an ass whooping. He can still fight with his peers, but Mike's not gonna fight professionally against your modern day champs. And people are saying that, oh, he should go against Deontay Wilder. I'm not saying I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, because I'm really not. Especially after that Tyson Fury fight with him and his excuses he made. Like, you lost fair and square. But I think that people just need to just respect people that want to stay in their lane. There's no reason for him to want to fight any of the young stars today besides trying to, like, only thing that Mike should be doing right now with the young stars is help them and mentor, because that's where he's at now in life, is mentoring. He did his part. He paid his dues. He don't have to prove anything to anybody. Now it's for like Jake Paul. Now all of a sudden I seen something with Jake Paul, him saying that what did he say? He might be the next Floyd, or he's better than Floyd, or whatever stupid. The thing I want to say about boxing now, and it might have always been like that, we never know. It's starting to become it's starting to become a sport where anybody can do it and anybody can make money off of it. And it's kind of is ruining the art of boxing. It's because of the fact that people are starting to do the sport because of money. Like Jake Paul, he's a decent boxer. He's a really good boxer, but for you to try to disrespect people that pay their dues and say you're better than them and this and that, it's like, you can't do stuff like that. Like, watch Mike Tyson's interviews on Muhammad Ali. This man, he pays respect. Watch Michael Jordan's interviews. He pays his respects to the greats, Wilts, to the Magic Johnsons. He doesn't say he's better than them. And the thing with players nowadays, or like people nowadays, is that they want to be the so-called greatest of all time, and they didn't have no respect for the people that came before them. And that's why sometimes it's hard for me to respect LeBron, because LeBron is always throwing shade and saying that he's better, or he's chasing this person and this and that. And if you look at anybody like Kobe or Wilt or Magic Johnson, they had the utmost respect for these people. They wanted to be their own man. They didn't want to chase a ghost or whatnot. So Jake Paul should just stay in his own lane, because he could fight Floyd all he wants. I'm not gonna say Floyd gonna win. I'm not gonna say Jake Paul gonna win, because it could go both ways. But he should humble himself, because of the fact that just because you had a couple fights and you're boxing, that don't mean that doesn't mean that you're that dude. I think I eliminated. Sorry to talk and play at the same time, but let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Did you enjoy the fight? Did you pay for the fight? Did you feel like it wasn't worth the money? Did you think that knockout was funny with Nate Robinson? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I'll see y'all next time. Tune in next time. BTJ Gaming. All right, peace.